It's the Caleb
A Moxie Woxie. What else are we thinking about here? Potential wheels. The cutter is kind of cool with a Mox Emerald. Play it out, play your Mox, trigger it, get in. And it is a green Mox. The green cards are a little bit more interesting than usual. Kind of dig a counter spell. Maybe I'll take a fetch. Just like take a green fetch. Not crazy. I do like a currency converter. Currency converter lets you keep on staying open, which is good. How obnoxious would it be to take this early of an Orcish Lumberjack? Just in. Well, let's jack some other things. I'm tired of jacking lumber. You ain't jacked none unless you got buns, hun. Luris jacked rabbit, huh? Give that bunny some fucking boots. Some style. So you could take the Inspiring Vantage and lean towards Boros. These white cards suck. I mean, Sunfall is good in a hard control deck, but I clearly don't want to be a hard control deck. I've got a lot of spur boots and a jacked rabbit. Ugin's kind of always good. You could just take an Ugin, and then there's that Elvish Mystic. If I'm thinking about green-white, then Elvish Mystic's not crazy. Not a crazy pickup. Maybe into Bant or something. Kind of a late Archon. Black's looking pretty open. That is a late Barrogoyf. But if I'm going into black, isn't the Bayou more important than the Barrogoyf? I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting, huh? There's a Bright Glass Gear Hulk, which does play well here. It's got a lot of Lava Spur boots to grab up. Moxen and such. Council's Judgment's good if I do just want to be like a mid-rangey pile. I think I'm supposed to grab Fast Bond. Keep the hope of the combo alive. Lumberjork still going around. I think you and me want the same thing, Ponder Putty. I can't believe I skipped out on more Jorkin. I did get a lot of jackhammering in over the weekend. Channel into the Jorked Rabbit. Oh, note that somebody took the Savannah. It didn't wheel. There's another fetch. There's a Talos Tracker. There's a Dismember. Some Jork took my Savannah, yeah. Dripping with desire. You surprised Twitch didn't flag the stream title? What's around the stream title? Just excited to draft some cube. And just like that, we had a combo. We are losing out on the Verdant Catacombs, which is a bummer, but I still fastball and strip mines. A hell of a thing. It's a hell of a thing. Sleep Lettuce says, hey Caleb, got to experience my first mosh pit yesterday and class it. Sweet. So you could take the natural order to like help put your combo together. I kind of like taking the Atraxa and trying to wheel the no. Probably won't work, but you never know. You missed a draft time, Rando. There was a Welder sneak attack deck there in the middle. Adeline's kind of good with Lava Spur boots. When does the next 365 start? According to my wife, never. And according to myself, also never. And according to my little dog, Dave doesn't know anything. He's just a little dog. But yeah, if it wasn't like just the dumbest thing to do in the universe. And there might be another one to schedule up. Dave is pretty chill, yeah. 48-hour stream? Never done a 48-hour stream. There's a reason for that. Got married during 365. Yeah, that was a good stream. Little hype up stream right before heading to my wedding. That was good. Do I want to draw cards or make things absent? Draw cards, I guess. Hey, the gambit paid off. Portable hole's not a bad one for the gear hook to grab. Kind of feels like something's coming together here. Have I ever entered a haggis? I was born entering a haggis. What are you talking about? Thinking about another fetch or a noble hierarch or a palace jailer. Let's grab the noble hierarch. Let's have one more thing that smooths out our mana, ramps us a bit, gives us more keepable openers. The polluted delta is oddly tempting, as is the recurring nightmare. We don't really have ways to bin things for the recurring nightmare. Maybe the Ice Till Explorer mill. Naturally, immediately ways to bin things. Thinking about that Temple Garden, thinking about this Rumble, thinking about the Show and Tell. Oh, got that Temple Garden. More recurring nightmare type cards. Yeah, I like the Ponder. Kind of like the Worm. I'm going to take the Sage. Currently, Tropical Island's my only blue source. I don't need the Hollowed Fountain. We have 10 lands, 29 total, so we need like 4 more cards. I think that'll be pretty easy. So the Avacyn's Pilgrim is tempting, but I'm going to take this Fractured. That's why I moved space for it. Answers a lot of problems, that Fractured. So we need 3 more cards. I think I'm going to grab this Figure of Fable. I'll give the Gearhulk a little bit more Gasola to grab. Revealed, Witch Enchanter, both tempting, both good. Vaultborn I don't think we need. I think we just like have the natural order section of the deck covered, overcovered. Kills me that like Academy Retrofitters going around. We need 2 more playables. Oh shit, what up, Beta? Thanks for the sub, the 89 months. If I 3-0 with this, we can go get Wendy's. Ooh, love me some Wendy's. Those spicy nugs. The only bad thing about the spicy nugs is when they run out, they just give you regular nugs and they don't tell you. Like, what are you going to do? Not eat the nugs? Come on. You're going to come and complain you got the wrong kind of nugs? Is that what you're going to do? This fast bond kind of only works with Ice Till in this whole deck. It's not a very good fast bond. Could have used like a Corsair Crew Fix or something that's not in the deck, I guess. It could go okay with Tireless Tracker. But overall, I think it's my weakest card. Oh yeah, Tater Chimp, you got some street corn. Love that shit. Also very easy to make. Did a lot of that last summer. A lot of corn grilling and So we have like 10 green sources here. Pretty good. How many white sources do we have? 6? That's not really enough. We're good on blue. We have 2 blue cards. Got like 5 blue sources. So this is 10 green, 8 white, which I think is what we need. Then what, huh? Then what do we do? You just play the damn island? Oh, what's our black count for the recurring nightmare? 4 is pretty good. And then we got like the Sylvan Caryatid to hold it all together. Ah, fuck it. Whoever thought of this campaign was an idiot. The inverse tater chimp. McDonald's won the burger size war against Hardee's because they thought McDonald's smaller burger was larger than Hardee's because they didn't understand fractions. You thought I was A&W? I might be wrong too. But my impression was that McDonald's profited from the ignorance. Hey, sup, JC? Arby's is for special occasions. That's fucking grim. That is grim as hell. But I'm playing the borrower here for that ledger loot. That's someone that likes to shred some ledge, that's for sure. Strict staying back to trade off with my jorked up rabbit here, which I am fine with. I don't think we strip mine. I think we chill. Keep the dreams of activating a figure alive. Hate that for me. We have a pest infest in here, huh? Maybe I should have strip mined that water grave with the sword of the stack, so they couldn't make a token this turn. Oh, they could have just floated and then activated, yeah. Yeah, this is no help. Alright, you win. Yeah, we got Pest Infest. Fractured's technically an out. I don't think they're artifact heavy enough for Force of Vigor, but the Terra Sunder is kind of free because we do have Black Man in here too. So we could also answer a crit aim. I'm going to cut Lava Spur Boots, even though I like them as a Gear Hulk grab. Gotta cut something, right? So it's tempting to try to save the Mox Emerald for the Sage of the Skies, but I think this Polluted Delta needs to fetch me a white source. And to do that, it's not playing this Noble Hierarch, which means the Mox needs to play the Noble Hierarch. Like, I think this Delta's grabbing me a scrub land. Very tempting to grab Deathclaw and just pop the land, but I'm going to grab Torsten. And I'm going to overfill my hand here and make myself discard because it's fun. It's satisfying to me. 2 more lands out of the deck, huh? So you could figure and then double Sage. You're not strip mining. Got me. Well, thanks for the ping spawn. Yeah, I double checked earlier, and I was remembering the first one that you'd fired up. Appreciate the second donation. Oh, the new Deep Purple. Okay. Ah, fair enough. I think they're planning on Tamiyo getting in front of the Jorked Rabbit here. We do have Portable Hole for that. Well, we had Portable Hole for that. They take the hole, though. Like, we can still figure out the Sage. It's still rough for them. They get one more turn with the Kaido. It does seem like the last turn they can do anything with it. Games are much faster when I get to win. The old turn 2 natural order on the play. Not bad, eh? Not bad. This kind of rips, huh? Don't love this Thoughtseize. Doesn't feel great. Yeah, typically you choose the Atraxa. Oh, it's the opening track. Missing a white source to play this Gear Hulk. But the Gear Hulk can get a Portable Hold that can answer the Thopter Foundry combo. I assume Vamp is grabbing Sword of the Meek. Tamiyo. How How bad is using Recurring Nightmare to get Noble back? Ninja coming down again. Kind of surprised they're not tapping down the Noble. I guess they want land drops, land drops help feed the Thopter combo. We're doing stuff here. I'm a little bit worried about my opponent's tempo advantage. They're going to get a nice attack in with the Kaido. They're going to get at least 4 tokens off the Thopter combo. That's fucking annoying. Having a Recurring Nightmare back the Noble to get a white, and then like still not ripping a white to just be able to play the portable hole again for the Gear Hulk into the hole. Almost didn't do much for me. Hell yeah, Karn the Drunker. It's possible I should have Epiphany for 3 more. But I think if the Epiphany whiffs, you really want to get the Sage down. One line is to just Recurring Nightmare and Sage, as was the original intent, and the next turn you Cult Epiphany for full. Just get to go 3 more cards deeper towards something worth Recurring Nightmaring. If X is 5, you do get to draw a card, so I guess there is that. Hello. So if I send all these at the Kaido, they can activate, make another Thopter, double block 1 Sage, Tamiya goes in front of another one. I guess we send all in. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm surprised they're not trading with the tracker. Looks like they're reconsidering that. They decided to let Kaido die. Weird. Hello. The scary thing here is that Tamia gets to rebuy the Vamp Tutor, and then they can Vamp and activate the One Ring, tutor for whatever they need. Oh, Trample, though. Hold on. I forgot about Trample. Hell yeah. Am I supposed to try to activate this thing? Or just loop Recurring Nightmare? Recurring Nightmare is much better if they have a piece of spot removal. Like, you activate monsters, then kill it in response. I don't think anything happens. Well, you need your whole turn. You know what I could use? I could use a goddamn Gaia's Cradle. That'd be pretty sick. Just do everything. Oh, well, that answered my question. Got me. We got another ninja. Awkward. I was gonna say if this hits a track, so that's annoying as shit. That was so unfortunate. It wasn't even like a 4-mana untapped attack with a token. They like tapped a bunch of mana first, so they land 2 mana with the Dark Ritual hiding the ninjutsu capability. Hello. Yeah, they got a Force Negation in hand, though, so this Fractured isn't resolving. Goddamn 10-10. Menace Trample. Maybe I'm just supposed to clear the Tamio. I mean, like, maybe get in with the Rabbit. If they take 9, they'll be at 7 with the One Ring going. That seems rough. Maybe it's just not that rough. Big boy does have Menace, yeah. Our Shifting Woodland has some real interesting things that I could be doing. God damn it. Yeah, I was gonna Shifting Woodland, copy Recurring Nightmare, and rebuy the Atraxa. The ninjutsu emblem is why it's a 6/5. The necromancy was so fucking annoying. Like the fact that the fallen shinobi just happened to hit the Atraxa was just the most obnoxious thing ever. And it's like, okay, well, I'll do all this shit to fucking get in the bin so I can have it. And nope, they got it again. What am I doing? I think you natural order and they force negation, and then you like hope to resolve Fractured, but it's not going to resolve because they're drawing another rest of their deck. Has a pile of land left, huh? You know that there are 2 answers to necromancy going back to the bottom in a random order. So if we can shuffle, that might be good. Think about whether I want to Ice Till and mill 1 here. Or get this Arwen down. They don't have lethal in play. They equip the sword, it's like not quite enough. Either they can or natural order. Yeah, they're saving that for the fractured. They know about the fractured from the bat, right? Gotta be real careful with that. With our deck size here. Strip mine, you say? There's that shuffle effect I was talking about. I think I'm going to Heath and then let the mill resolve and then crack the Heath. Or I could just play the Waterlogged Grove, mill 1, draw another one. Oh shit, what happened? I attack you. Thanks for the sub, the 121 months. You know, a little bit of life there. Oh, you know what I should have done this turn? Is copied Recurring Nightmare and sacked Ice Till. Get back Bright Glass. Oh, that's a shuffle effect too. I didn't even need the fetch. Okie dokie. No, I'm good. Hot diggity. You know what that was, folks? I don't know if y'all caught that, but that was a hell of a match. That was a lot of shit going down. How easily you muddy my brain. This album kind of reminds me of the most recent Golden Earring album. where it's like kind of rocking, kind of hits, and then it like the lyrics also feel really outdated. Would I prefer between Figure of Fable and Hex Drinker? Uh, they're kind of close. I guess Hex Drinker. I don't think the Gearhulk has much left to grab. So like we're not holding up Arwen with this activation of the Figure of Fable, but I'm trying to think of what they could have that would punish me for that, and I can't think of much. Toxic Deluge doesn't care about Arwen's activation, for example. Oh shit. Yeah, then we just serve in, they block one, and we activate Arwen, get the pumpage in. More of that, please. Just turn 2 natural order on the play every time. It's easier. That's so much easier. This was solid, though. You were wondering we could have milled them fracturing one of our own creatures. Oh, the Ice Till? Like, fracture the Ice Till, so every time they played a land, they would mill one? Yeah, they wouldn't have to play lands, though, right? Is the part of the issue there. Cute idea. Fucking Baleful Strix. Why are you so good? This is going to be one of those games where I regret bottoming Torsten. I'll be here at 7 mana like, where's something to do? Hey, Subniliquist, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Did I have 7 mana, Mike? Or I guess it's only 6, Okay, fair enough. Yeesh. So at what point do I start complaining about the flood? Is it here? Around the last few pairs of animals? What animal would you have not let on the ark? Where he would have been like, you know what? We're good. We're good on that one. We don't need that one. Too much. There's not enough space. I really wish I could let you in, but probably humans. Yeah. You wouldn't let the unicorns on? Oh, that's smart. That's smart. Unicorns, most people don't know this, but mostly bullies. Am I going to team trios flashback this weekend? I am. I don't think I should have tapped the noble. Because the noble could block and then tap to sack the clue token. I could have 3 creatures for the troll. I was going to scoop. Yeah, I'm excited about that. Got all my plans and everything in place. Oh, nice. I was hoping this would be the case. Because I know the event is sold out. The Flashback Team Trios event, which is really cool. All sold out. So this is what I'm going to be doing this weekend. If you live in the Twin Cities and want to come say hi real quick, that's where I'm going to be. I'm going to be at the Lodestone Games on Saturday. Jamming this. Should be a really fun fucking format. But if you would like to contribute to the charity drive benefiting the koiinitiative.org, excellent charity, excellent cause, you can buy a playmat. And what a beautiful playmat it is. We got Liliana sitting on a throne of bones over a pile of bones with her dragon pet. I believe Silumgar is the dragon being held on a leash here. Absolutely incredible. I'll post the link here in case anyone wants to scoop it. I don't know exactly what percentage of proceeds are going, of the playmat proceeds are going, but I'm sure it says there on the page. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. I've returned. This fucking shifting woodland. I mean, woodland was pretty good earlier. But this is almost like a mulligan, right? What was that screen from? I linked the playmat in the chat there, right? Charity event that I'm going to this weekend. Absolutely, CJ. Very cool story. Hey. I was like, I hope this isn't just going to be a repeat of last game where we just flood a bejeebus and don't join a gas. Tireless Tracker is perfect, right? And we can play Tracker and we can crack Heath. Exactly, Mark. Yep. Anyway, I just saw that the playmats are live for other folks to purchase. And so I was giving it a little plug for people that want to support the Koi Initiative. The Koi Initiative, for those that are unfamiliar, is a Washington-based mutual aid organization focused on providing support for trans individuals who are fleeing legislatively hostile states, which is most of them these days. So a very important charity. And the playmat's 6, so you get a cool playmat too. Washington, D.C. or Washington State? I assumed Washington State, but I don't actually know. Get this Spellbinder rolling. of these is the most obnoxious to play for 4 mana? Maybe Strix, maybe Life Death. Hello. So the Fear of Natural Order for Atraxas, they rip a removal spell for it, and then Emperor Bones it back. Hell yeah, Mark. They're just supposed to get Deathclaw and pop the Emperor. It is like the lower variance line. How do we feel about this hand? Looks like a mull to me. I like the Strip Mine, but I don't really like the rest of it. But then we got Portable Hole for whatever the early play is. Woodland's gonna be tapped. Yeah, fuck it. Can I undo? Can I undo my land drop, please? I just realized that I should be Portable Holding the Black Lotus, is what I should be doing with this turn. Okay, hold on. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't play out the Elvish Mystic. Worked out well for us. Yeah, if I tried to Portable Hold the Lotus, they would have flashed in the Bowmaster in response. The Delta can get Scrubland, get Gear Hulk down next turn. And Gear Hulk can grab like a Mox Mana Dork instead of for Torsten the turn after. That's not bad. They have Caracas for Torsten. I maybe don't mind it getting bounced. We also have Besieju that could potentially hit that Caracas, although that would fix for their black mana here. Hmm. 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 Still think Girl shouldn't be in the cube. It's been really good for me this this league for sure. Well, they found their black mana. Might as well. Hey, well, burninated there. What's the issue? I think I want to leave the fetchable ones in here. I'll grab one of them. All right, one more. And then next turn we can like R-win life gain with Torsten, which we've done before, or we could Deathclaw something. Just gaining a stupid amount of life there. Why not, So look, my opponent was doing kind of red-black aggro stuff. I don't think it's quite correct to bring in Sunfall. Run the old no changes here. Deathclaw is a great answer to Crocus, yeah. We got Strip Mine in here. We're pretty good, huh? Pretty good as far as that's concerned. I assume they grab a Mox. I could see taking the Dismember if you got a hand where you really need a thing to live. Yep, that's their line. The Emperor of Bones. Well, again, this Atraxa just being around could be a big detriment. Hopefully not. We're pretty close to just casting the damn thing. Oh, we don't want to attack. We actually want to crack this clue now. Because if we cracked it on their turn and they had orcs in response, we'd lose both of our dorks. Probably just put Lutri to hand. Hello. Close. Yeah, they knew that that was a make or break turn. They needed to interact with our board or get the attracts out of our hand, or we just like land it and get to win. Sick. Second trophy of the day. Wendy's time. Fuck yeah. I might order some Wendy's later tonight. Sometimes I get hungry late at night, and Wendy's is my